Hi. How are we doing? We are playing some Sunless Skies today. I will say that I don't know too much about Sunless Skies. I know that it is connected to the game Fallen London. And I did start a campaign, just to, you know, familiarize myself a little bit, but I didn't play too much. I maybe played like a couple hours, and I was like, oh, I like this, which is why we're streaming it, honestly. I'm going in virtually blind. You will have to be patient with me. There's a lot of reading in this game. Um, but I think it's pretty cool. The gameplay mechanics are pretty neat. I like how it makes you choose difficulty settings as well. Um, yeah. Uh, Trains in space. Um, I know there's bats, trains in space, and Victorian. We're in like the 1800s technically. Um, Gonna go ahead and transition over. Ooh, look at that. We got a big locomotive right there. Dang. Um, and yeah, I guess you guys are gonna help me create my character a little bit. Um, if you guys want, of course. We're gonna do. We're, we're we're gonna go merciful, just because I am still getting a hang on things. I do need that aim assistance. I'm not great. Stately projectile speed as well. I am also not. My reflexes are not fast enough for the dodging. And we will go with the thrifty instead of, the profitant. May as well make it a little bit hard for ourselves, right? I'm gonna be doing a lot of reading though, so if your head can pass over an object, so can you. Ooh, I didn't realize that when I was playing earlier. That's fun. Log of Her Majesty's Locomotive, the Orphine, March 14th, 1905. Our expedition to the domains of the dead have been uneventful. The Orphine is damaged and in grievous need of repairs and supplies. We are returning in haste to the Reach, where I hope to make uh, a port at New Winchester. May God be with us for 1,000 deaths in Wait in the Sky. The final entry is Captain Amelia Charity Whitlock, written shortly before her death. How did I fly this time? What did I do this time? I haven't yet. Okay. I am gonna go ahead. And I'm gonna go large text just to make it easy on myself. And we are gonna lower also very loud. Thank you for letting me know. I will fix that right up. I'm gonna go low on the texture quality just because a little bit of lag right there, which may have just been loading in. Let let me do that. And okay. Okay. Boom. That should be a little bit better. Let me know if it's still too loud. This game is just a very loud game, I feel. We have our tips. I'm gonna go ahead and reset our tips. Okay, gonna go ahead and resume. We are at the Blue Kingdom Transit Relay. I want to dock just to see what's going on. This is the transit relay to and from the Blue Kingdom, a distant region of heaven still ruled by the sun. Few travel there. It is unwelcoming and uncanny. Thanks to the lack of traffic, many London officials consider this a cushy post. Those stationed here are in good favor with the department. Recall your recent arrival through the relay and the frantic light that preceded it. The Orphine recently arrived through the relay in a state of distress, having to flee the Blue Kingdom. Whatever it was the captain did there, it incensed local authorities. They pursued you to the relay and tried to close it while you were mid-passage. You barely made it out. What's more, the attempt to close the relay has damaged it. No travel will be possible in either direction until it is repaired. It will take some time for the relay to be repaired. This is a da-da-da-da. We're gonna remain in the Reach. You put the edifice behind you and head back towards the knotted, overgrown tangles of the Reach. Occasionally the stars peek through the gaps in the celestial undergrowth. Onward! So we have our normal moving. So forward, brake, and backwards. Left and right. You have returned to the Reach, an untamed sunless span of heaven. London's new frontier, a celestial garden. Run wild. Your journey back from the Blue Kingdom was tumultuous. Your locomotive is damaged, and Captain Whitlock badly wounded. I do very much enjoy the music here. As first officer, the crew look to you. The nearest station is New Winchester. Can you get the Orphean there safely? Oh, I actually got cruise control to work. Oh! Immediately crashes. Gonna go and scavenge. Much to the relief of your stokers, you find a barrel of fuel among the detritus. The Ozymandias. A wreck drifts here. Less fortunate than even you. We should scavenge it for repairs, a crewman suggests. And that we will. That is very loud. Let me go ahead and audio. Music down a little bit more. The music is very good. The audio is very good on this game, from what I've experienced. The wreck hangs in the sky, pocked with recent gunfire. You and the boarding party don your sky suits, garments of waxed canvas, lined with felt to protect against the cold of the sky. Two of the crew are whispering as they dress. What business did Captain Whitlock have in the Blue Kingdom, anyway? Why the devil did we trespass on the districts of the dead? You silence him. Now is not the time. The gap between the two engines isn't wide, but the endless fathom of heaven gape beneath it. I'm gonna leap across. You jump. Your stomach lurches with vertigo as the stars blaze above you and below. The air of the heavens is thin and torn by unpredictable winds. Then your boots hit the running board of the Ozymandias, and your leather-gloved hands fumble for hold. One of your companions throws you a line, and you lash the two engines together. Only then do the rest of the boarding party follow you. One of them forces open an exterior hatch, and you clamber inside. Her interior is cold and unlit, and whistles with the wind. Your party's lamps spread buttery light over the narrow paneled passageways. You make your way towards the hold, stepping over bodies crumpled in the corridor. Unfortunately, your way is blocked. A bulkhead has been mangled inward by well-aimed barrage. Well, we could either clear the obstruction or lead the party on a more precarious path. You locate a length of pipe and use as a pry bar. Test your iron skill, or go back onto the hull and climb across the blockage. Enter through a window on the far side. We're gonna go ahead and do the pipe. As you strain against the stubborn steel, you remember an event from a year ago. A boiler explosion had trapped an engineer under a tangle of plating and pipework. The captain was the first on the scene, you were the second. Together you managed to pry the wreckage upwards, enough for you to crawl beneath it. While the captain braced across her back. By all means, take your time, she grunted as you dragged the engineer out. Back in the present, the twisted bulkhead yields. Your companions clear the exposed rubble away. This way is clear. You reach the Mandy's hold, a ruin of smashed cargo and spilled supplies. Hopefully, somewhere amidst the debris. Oh, is that supposed to be debris? I thought debris was spelled with a B. The detritus. You find parts to repair the Orphine and restock your stores. Gonna conduct a thorough search. Woo! We find enough parts to make the necessary repairs. The food will be thoroughly thawed, of course, but you've eaten worse in the skies. "Ho ho!" cries one of your party, prying the lid off a long crate. It holds a cannon still nestled in the straw. Another crewman pulls a battered bird cage from a pile of ruined cargo. Within the cage, something winged and furred opens a sullen eye. You examine your finds. So we got supplies and hull. We're gonna liberate both of these. The Jerusalem cannon, the Cottrell and Hattersage. Jerusalem fires a single shells to a good range, more or less accurately. You order two of your party to get it back to the vessel and fit it in immediately. And a Diffidin bat. The bat treats its rescue as an inconvenience and immediately begins haggling over pay. You offer to put it back in the damn cage and leave it on the Ozymandias, at which point it becomes more polite. You doubt it will last. The Ozymandias, we are gonna go ahead and, so our boarding party is nervous. The chaos of the hold, you retrieved repairs. We're gonna press on. This is not without risk. The wreck of the Ozymandias screeches as its metal buckles and tears. You press on through these shuddering corridors, searching frantically for the engine room. We could either send a party or go on ourselves. What do we think, my friends? I wonder if there's a Twitch add-on for Sunless. That would be fun because of the amount of kind of like uh for that other game, Baldur's Gate. That's the game I'm thinking. Sorry, someone needed my attention really fast. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and use the mirror skill. The wreck's engines are choked. Sorry, I just heard a noise from my cat. Baba? Okay, he's okay. The wreck's engines are cold and choked with old ash. You search swiftly, aware of every creak in bulkhead, every tremble that runs through the dead locomotive, finding several sacks of coal. You drag them to an exterior hatch and fling them across the Orphine before leaping after them. Unshackling your locomotive from the Ozymandias, you stoke your engines and steam away, restocked, refueled, repaired, and rearmed. So we have 4 fuel. That's lovely. We're gonna go ahead and send that little bat out. Ooh. Your scout says it's findings. Let's see. Ooh. We have a port in that direction. Summoned by Captain Whitlock. The walls of the captain's cabin are lined with a hodgepodge of curios from across the sky. Captain Whitlock lies in bed. Black marks cover her skin like a monstrous brand. When she coughs, coils of acrid smoke pour from her lungs. Let's inquire about her injuries. A word of the living fire. A word of living fire pursued the Orphine across the Blue Kingdom. It caught you just before you passed through the transit relay to the Reach. It set its brand upon the captain. It spanned itself right through her, the doctor whispers. When I closed the worst of her wounds, I could see the sign seared into her bones and her organs. Judging from her symptoms, it's on the inside of her lungs, too. The captain leans out to one side and vomits a plume of fire into a copper bowl. There's nothing the doctor can do. We're gonna approach her bedside. Her mouth is blistered from the blue fires that dance on her tongue. Her hand grips your arm, her skin hot as a kettle. Made arrangements. The Orphine will be yours. Her voice is just a rasp of burned meat breath. But promise. She breaks off to a scream, a word in a language that was not made for human mouths. When she resumes speaking English, she is weaker. Her request a little bit more than a guess. Promise me. Oh, one last service. Promise. We can either pull away, make no promise and tell her the rest, or promise to obey her last command. Who am I to deny a dying woman? She slinks back, relieved. All in my will, she gasps. Be a better. She breaks off as the sigils burn into her bones and flare glowing cherry red through her flesh and skin. Better captain than I. The effort exhausts her. She sinks back into scorched pillows, into twisting, frantic fever. Take my leave. You leave the cabin and the scorched stink of its air behind. You return to the bridge. New Winchester's further than you'd like, and the captain hasn't long left. Go ahead and loot that. Gonna rid the remains. Woo! We got 42 more sovereigns. Ooh, we may as well get this one too. You see what I mean by I need help. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, there we go. We're gonna do this one for repairs, I guess. Woo! We got 5 more health. How close are we to that, we went the wrong way. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, Bancroft's Forum. Good to know. So this is, from what I can tell, a exploration-based game. Wispy condensation trails across the sky. The ghosts of passing trains. A new port. The crew are relieved to see land, perhaps unwisely. Gonna dock. New Winchester. You coast into the bustle, the din, the soot and the steam of Wolvesey Station. It is clogged with other engines, scrappy mining locomotives from Lustrum Way, weathered explorers gleaming with frost, sleek company vessels with brass fittings. No sooner have you pulled into sidings than a Brukest station master bustles over to you. He requests to come aboard. I must speak with your captain. He insists, brandishing a ledger. The usual formalities. Look to the Orphene's doctor. He has just appeared at your shoulder. His face is solemn. His hat in his hands. He lowers his eyes. The crew exchange bleak, wordless looks. The Orphene itself feels more empty. The station master looks confused. You inform him that, unfortunately, Captain Whitlock has just passed. He says neutrally. Sorry to hear that. Very sad. Very sad. He waits for what he considers an appropriate minute and a half before continuing. Alas, even amidst the tragedy, the cogs of bureaucracy must turn. If Captain Whitlock is deceased, the station authority require their answers from the first officer. He dons a set of vehicles and locates his pens. It will be relatively painless. Name, background, purpose of visit, etc. Shall we begin? Here we go. Okay. Here we have to create our captain. So, I think this is really interesting. So, anybody, I could just randomize, or we could go through and pick. Anyone have any opinions anyway? I haven't played a lot. I think my first time around I went for an academic, but I'm okay playing just about anything. If nobody has any opinions, I'm going to go ahead and hit randomize all. And we are not going to go with the truth because it's a demanding ambition. We're going to go with, what are we? A poet, and we hit the celestials. Natural order of all things. We're going to go with fame. We're gonna go ahead and hit this a couple more times till I find one I am satisfied with. Will not be the first, nor will it be the last, probably. Archivist Fawcett. Yeah, we can do that. So we're gonna have Elias as our starting stats then. Gonna go ahead and finally start our game, I guess. Reading of the will. Okay. 3 weeks have hold image. Yep. 3 weeks have passed. This morning, Captain Whitlock received a simple memorial service. Her body was consigned to a necropolis train, bound for the serene mausoleum. Now you sit with a handful of her relatives in the threadbare offices of her solicitors. A methodical notary is reading the will. The captain was wealthy once, but squandered her capital on mysterious expenses before her expedition to the Blue Kingdom. Let's listen to the end, I guess. The captain's relatives, from whom she was mostly estranged, are clearly wondering why you are here. In final codicil, the notary announces, Captain Whitlock confirmed that the possession of the Orphine was to pass to the first officer. He appears at you with dry grey eyes. This includes a certain black box contained in the Orphine's hold. Captain Whitlock's final request was that, at the time of your choosing, you transport the black box to address in London. He hands you an address card and deposit it there. You are not to look inside. She gave no explanation. And that's it. You're captain now. The Orphine is yours. So we have Whitlock's legacy as a quest. We could either take the box to London or sell it and be done with it. Woo! And we got 100 more sovereigns, which is our money. I special. No, I need to. He's gonna be with us. I specialize in test driving, but I'm looking for something quieter. The driver indicates with crashed engine. Indicates a crashed engine. Still smoking. Like that. Without the screaming. What harm can it do? Brave or fearless, the driver boards eager to get started. I recently parted ways with the Windward Company, they explain. Personally, I think a crash a week isn't so bad. They disagreed. Oh well, live and learn. Excuse me, Captain. No, excuse me, Captain? A woman pushes through the crowd towards you. She is short and square shoulders, in a neat black suit and polished shoes. She shows you the case of her pocket watch. It is embossed with the crown and hourglass of London's horological office. The body the body responsible for ensuring time is consistent across the empire. I'm hoping to book passage to Port Prosper, she says, slipping the watch away. I can, of course, pay. Yeah, the pay sounds promising. Could use money right now. Thank you. The locomotive I was on broke down following a boiler rupture. The chief engineer's fault. I suspect of gentlemen of fonder brandy than diligence. Here an initial sum to seal our bargain. Prosper lies to southeast of New Winchester. Things such as south, north, south, east, west are indicated out here instead. London's cartographer picked four of the brighter, more reliable visible stars from the Empress's new palace and named them north, east, south, and west. Londoners value familiarity. Cool. Where to begin? You take advantage of the quiet moment to pull out your journal. The blank page sits before you, smug and unblemished. The horror. At last, inspiration strikes. You need fresh material. That's the ticket. We have to gather sky stories and tales of terror. May as well repair. We have how many sovereigns? 66. 30. We are at 8 of 30. So we'd be at 18. May as well just do the 10 then. It's okay. Let's go elsewhere. The smoggy and clunking, singing, stamping, thronging, frantic heart at the reach. Okay, an opportunity about trading. Let's go talk to some people. A porter at the station advises you to visit the nearby pub, the Promise of Days, and talk to the seasoned captains there. They keep their ears to the ground. They'll know about an opportunity or two. Yeah, let's go to the Promise of Days. Old pistons gleam on the walls. The shelves are crowded with mementos from across the sky. The clientele raise their voices to be heard above the comforting clamor of the adjacent engine yards. Let's go introduce ourselves. Four are gathered at their usual table. The masked citizen, a libertine, polymath, and pioneer of the neo-nocturnal artistic school. The bedeviled Diadept, a scholar haunted by his discoveries. The plucky Baroness, an explorer, collector, and philatelist, philatelist, and spatch, spatcrock, spatchcocker Meg, who hunts monsters. Of course, everything out here is so jolly dangerous, says the Baroness. A few restless skies, so news of distant ports is valuable. Collect port reports and from the places you visit and deliver them to Victory Hall or Company House. The more you turn in at once, the more they will pay. Look for opportunities on the way, advises the masked citizen. Passengers who want transport, rich men in need of bloody work, etc., etc. So how are we gonna make our fortune through trade then? Uh, uh, the didact fiddling with his innumerable talismans, an essential topic. Meg slide to a stool and the captains shuffle around to make room. The masked citizen buys you a drink of their own invention. It is violet and foggy. The plucky Baroness gives you a brisk, encouraging grin. Ask away! Let's ask about the markets. You can sell, you can sell practically anything at a big trade hub like New Winchester, the Baroness answers. If you want to buy, though, you'll need to travel to more distant ports. Each specializes in particular export. Meg spits, chewing tobacco on the floor. No money in buying at the market prices and selling at 'em too, though. You want to look for bargains or prospects of people offering better money. Buy cheap, sell dear. Sell, not buy any trade good at a major port. Let a port sell a single good. You can see what a port. Okay, cool. What are prospects? The masked citizen sips their drink. The biggest port in each region has a bazaar where captains do their business. There you will learn of people at other ports prepared to pay over the odds for commodity. When you accept the commission for a prospect, it's yours. No other captain will pursue it. It's all fantastically civilized. You'll have to source the goods yourself, of course, says the bedeviled dialect. Find a port that exports them, and the client will want a certain amount. You can supply some or all of it, but if you provide all they need, they may furnish you with an additional reward. Cool. Trading opportunity. Ask if they know if any prospects. In fact, I do. Says Max. The host at the Madeline need an urgent delivery of seeds. Paying a pretty penny too, if I were you. Get to the bazaar and put my mark on it. Broker in New Avalon is selling cheap seeds. Chirpy cheap. God knows why. Okay, so we want to go to Port Avon and then bring the seeds to Magdalene. So Rye is north and Magdalene is southeast. Okay. Pooh, quiet reports, snatch up all the limited supply, mind. Bargain won't last forever, though. Okay. Meg laughs, a noise like a sneeze crossed with a record. It ain't you who it is. It ain't who you is. It's who you know, innit? Nepotism. She taps her broken nose. Quiet, the masked citizen remarks. The wider your circles, the more advantageous your opportunities present. Okay. So we need to make friends. Let's go ahead and change the subject. Do we have anything else? Nope. Well, let's go elsewhere. Caught in the act, you enter the driver has no tolerance for uneventful voyages. When not on duty, they stare through the stained glass windows, as if willing excitement to ride on a wave of disaster. When they take to the wheel, the rest of the crew grip the nearest available supports and whisper quiet prayers to various gods. Caught in the act, you enter the hold and find the game well underway. The driver sits cross-legged in front of a pile of freshly won sovereigns, and near three newly impoverished members of the crew. Stoker angrily throws an expensive-looking watch into the pile of winnings and departs in a fury. The driver looks up. Archivist! Care to make a wager? The driver deals cards between players. A crewman, whose name you can't place at the moment, watch each other with barely disguised suspicion. Behind you, a small crowd gather to see their captain's coin. Step away from the game. Oh, we're gonna let the game continue, though. The driver nods to you, scratching idly at ear. For just a moment, you spot something green winding around their finger. Nope, 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 we're not gonna. Let the game continue. Let's talk to him. What? Oh, yeah. The driver scratches again. It's nothing, just a little earache. Just a little earache. I'm sure it comes and goes. Their knee trembles with the frustration of being pulled away from the wheel for even the shortest conversation. See, off I know. Not necessary. Scratching their ear with renewed force. A look of pain flashes over their face for a moment. Perhaps my family knows a specialist in New Winchester. I think father owns the building. I can call in a favor. Okay. We are still here, so we may as well drop the silly boy off and get that handled. While the doctor conducts her examination, the driver asks you to update their old records with the current employment. You take a moment's pleasure in the driver's ridiculous middle name. Pass over the field on gender, straightforwardly crossed out. Their address was last an eyebrow-raisingly pretentious New Winchester townhouse. You amended the name of your locomotive. Ah, the doctor says, peering into the driver's ear. A case of verdancy, a fungal colonization of the brain. Not uncommon in the Reach. You've noticed some uncharacteristic impulses? Changes in behavior? She eyes the driver's sky suit and scars. The driver nods. Yes, the spores root deeply in the brain. Attempts to extract them have had less than satisfactory results. I'm afraid the best prescription is to entertain them, take them where they want to go. See the things they want to see. Typically, a little travel does the job. Soon they'll lose interest. Okay. Actually, ooh, let's sign our name. Okay. We are going to inquire about the war. The slow burning war for the Reach forms the backdrop to daily life in New Winchester. Citizens wishing to keep up with the development of the war turn to the New Gazette. It's famously the only newspaper worth reading in New Winchester, when as well as the only paper that hasn't bankrupted itself. Its quality speaks for itself. Okay. The assembly runs. Okay. And my name is not gonna be in the Gazette yet. Let's investigate this black box we have. Captain Whitlock left it to you in the hold of the Orphine. Her will described it as only a black box. The description, a description you considered to be unhelpful and an understatement. It is a casket of black basalt, longer than you are tall, adorned with a single small recess. It contained a keyhole. It must weigh more than a ton. It's in a corner of the hold. The last request of Amelia Whitlock was for the box to be transported to a specific address in London. Or we could sell it. Let's try. When did Amelia get this box? Captain Whitlock had it brought on board just before your ill-fated expedition to the Blue Kingdom. It was empty then. You know, because you saw the lid and the box carried on board separately. It was assembled in the hold. It's not empty now. It's sealed and even heavier than before. But you left for the Blue Kingdom shortly after the box was delivered, and made no stops along the way. So whatever is inside the box now, Captain Whitlock found in the Blue Kingdom. There are no carvings or inscriptions. The drawing where the lid meets the body is too thin to admit even a knife blade. There are no holes by which light or air might find their way in. It's impossible to see inside without opening it. Even the keyhole has been engineered in a way to prevent peeking. The recess with the keyhole, though, as far as you can determine, that is a more recent addition. The black box stone has been drilled and chiseled away to create space for a modern metal lock. We're not going to sell it, because I am curious about it. Nope, nothing else to do. Do we want to hire a crew? Yeah, may as well. Oh, nope, 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 nope. We need to go to the bazaar. Sorry. I've spent like 30 minutes at Wolvesy Station, I swear. Um, we don't have the money for that. Okay, now we can go. I don't know if it's the same map every time. I think it probably is. It'd be fun if it wasn't, though. Oh, the transit relay is right over there. It would have been so much faster just... Whatever. The Assembly Coalition. Okay, let's visit the Victory Hall. We'll take a look around. I'm not going to read absolutely everything, but... I'll try to read most things. Gonna skim others. Just because it can get a little bit tiring reading everything on my own. I'll try to leave text up on the screen for long enough for other people to read. So here's the company house. So these are the two places where we can turn in, the things. Cool. Wispy condensation trails across the sky, the ghosts of passing trains. We're gonna go this. No. Journal. South-southeast. So, this way. We do have ads in about a minute. You guys have fun. We'll be here, just piddling around in the sky. I'll try, if we stop into a port, I'll go ahead and give myself a pause and stand up and take a stretch until you guys get back. That way you... Oh! A stopped clock! Captain, I notice your ship's clock has stopped. Perhaps you'd permit me to repair it. Yeah, I'll allow it. She gives a grateful flicker of a smile. Soon she has spread tiny cogs across the great table. Horticultural. Yay! Gonna go ahead and pause here while you guys go on your little break. We have a discussion. We'll talk to her when she gets back. Oh my gosh. You guys have fun. I will be right. We will be right back. Um, my silly little 3-minute ad button always goes missing. Those of you who don't have ads, I am so sorry. You guys can decide what you want to do. Oh my gosh. We'll be back. Okay, hi. I do return. I'm taking my meds real fast, and I grab myself a little bit of a snack to eat with them. Remember to eat food with your meds unless otherwise directed. Remember to take your meds. Yummy. Okay. Checking one last thing real fast. Okay. What are your duties? She snaps. It is of fundamental importance that 10 o'clock on the 2nd June in one corner of the empire occurs at the same time as 10 o'clock on the 2nd of June in the opposite corner. How's an empire to function when it can't even agree what day it is? Unfortunately, the process is complicated by the fact that time is less reliable than it was. Hours trade has seemed the hours trade has seen to that. News of London. London sits in her coat of smog. Courtiers squabble at the foot of the throne of hours, hoping to receive endowments of years. Meanwhile, hard-working civil servants labor to ensure everything runs as it should. There was a touch of archness, was there? All is normal. I miss her. Though there there is no city like London in all the skies. And Albion is very different from the Reach. Much more civilized. The Reach has an uncouth splendor, but I miss Albion and the steady light of the clockwork sun. These sunless reaches are so misty and quiet. She pauses. But critical. The territories here are rich with raw hours, enough vegetation growth on them, and to feed the whole of London, even in some dubious shape. Oh? Why were we having... What? Okay. Let's take a faucet. We could use some veils, I think. Again, if anybody has any ideas for later on for character. Old stone, forgotten ruins. Gold stones and forgotten ruins lie tumbled across the sky. Okay, that wasn't a place that I need to discover. Today's sky is cold and blue. Kankari placid. Kankari are lumbering, half-fossilized isopods that will attack anything they disapprove of. Given that they are very ancient and murderously grumpy, that means almost everything. Defeated Kankari has been... Okay, let's sift through the rubble. Okay. Cool. New port, Captain! Your crew crowds the windows. Behold the ruin of giants, gargantuan blocks jigsaw together, furrowed with moss and whispering orchard. A bucolic village nestled amongst them. Smoke coils daintily from the chimneys. A leisurely game of cricket unfolds on the village green. Let's disembark. An oily-faced, black-haired girl waves your locomotive into position. Welcome to Port Avon, she calls, as you disembark. A rich knot of scents and greens leave you. Okay, we have 3. Welcome. We do need to get some seeds. We may as well get some supplies. He's looking for passage. He claims to be useful. He doesn't ask where you're headed. I need more money to pick him up. Woo! Oh, there's that symbol. We're gonna go ahead and leave and come back when we have more stories for them. I like the atmosphere here. Your scout has discovered something out in the sky. Woo! Ooh, let's go there. That looks curious. What's that? The looming bronze woods cast deep shadows, perfect hiding places for outcasts, killers, and the desperate. Okay. Okay. Your crew catch the tablespoon of hold, pry open the doors. Poor man. We'll make sure their parents next of kin will be made aware. Woo! Oh, there's a ship up there. Let's go hunting. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Ah. Well. It's not my time. Okay. No, she found something. Okay, it's that same thing. Oh, this is really a beautiful game, honestly. I love the stars. If you can't tell, I'm a very big steampunk person. Well, you might not be able to tell because, well, so far I haven't done a whole bunch of steampunky things on stream. I might, who knows? Maybe we'll get an overlay soon that's more steampunky. That's one reason why I couldn't decide for the longest time. Why I didn't have a theme for a while was because I was like, do I want to go steampunk? Do I want to go overgrowth? Do I just want to go space? Well, space seems overused. So I'm with overgrowth because it was very different from cottagecore to me. But oh, we overshot it. Whoops. Let's send her out again. The looming bronze woods cast. Ooh. Woo! Got it this time. Let's bring the poor fellow on board. Magdalene's we have to go there anyway. One tale of terror. Let's get the materials. Oh, what did you find? Oh, another thing down there. Okay. Go carefully. Marauders have made an encampment in the recesses of the wood. What's that up there? Is it a port or that's probably that encampment? Actually, no, we will go up that way. Could just listen to that train sound all day long. It's very pleasant, very pleasing. What the heck is that? It's evil. It wants me dead. It's chasing me. Not a marauder, not a marauder, not a marauder, not a marauder. Oh, we're about to die again. Oh. We're not going that way again. Let's get dragged back to Port Avalon. Avalon. Oh, down there. Yeah, no, that only goes that way. So we're not gonna go that way yet. Ruins claw the sky. The work of giants. Cool. Your scout has discovered something out in the sky. I don't have mining yet. Ooh. A signal box shrouded in gray. Close up, you see that the box is covered in delicate webs, shuttered cocoons. From the blue and white pattern on one bundle, it appears a spider has been trapped in a teapot. Inside, beneath it, a desk covered with rusted leaves is a luggage trunk. Captain's in dire need, getting borrow from the cash inside of it. Let's pick up a fatalistic signalman. Oh, he started by your response. Oh, right. Was expecting you to say no, to be honest. You ask what he's doing here. I work the Isambard line. I'm the last one, I suppose. Hitch rides between the boxes, make repairs, sweep up a bit, Do it again with the change of scene. He seems unsure. Well, I'd better get my things together. He picks up a modest holdall and checks his hat on his head. Yeah, I believe that's everything. After you, Archivist. Cool. Let's read the ledger. I now have 2 sky stories. Lovely. We're not going to read the cash. We're going to leave. We have nothing to add. And we're doing pretty okay right now. Except for that. I need another tale of terror.
Oh, it's cold and there's nothing out there.
Oh, come on. That's not what I'm paying you to do. I guess I'm not paying you. But whatever. Oh, what's that? A wonder. Oh. Come on, finish each other off. Can you not finish each other off? Well, let me read these. Seize the cargo. Barrel of unseasoned hours. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Victor to the spoils. Crew member. Let's bring the poor fellow on board. We gotta bring him to Madeline. So that's 2 of them now. Let's loot the hold. Okay. How pleasantly it rattles. Ooh, undistinguished souls! Isn't that lovely? Let's go around this way. Alright, we have this. Let's take a faucet. We're level 3 now. we need more iron. Let's do an interlude. How colorful the other guest was! How red the curtains! How gold the fittings! How secure the locks. Okay. Isn't this lovely? Oh, lights in the distance. A stroker begins to sing a ballad about the chimneys of New Winchester. Oh, we're heading back that way now, I think. That's lovely. Hmm. Oh yeah, we have to go to the nature reserve as well. Yoo-hoo, Marauder! Get over here! Oh, you're not a marauder. Ah! Oh, we're gonna go all the way back to Avon. That's very unfortunate. I need to not pursue people when we get to that point. Oh. We did all of that. Yeah, we'll go back that way later. Okay. At least we have a scout that can find things. Ooh, what's this? These ruins predate humanity. We need a saying. Assaying. We need so many things. We had terror! Actually, you know, we're going back that way. I want more captains to bring with us. Maybe they'll pay us. Ooh, the scent of apples. That's lovely. Oh, we have uncanny specimen. Come on. We might head actually for New Winchester. I need more hull. Oh, come on. I feel like, okay, so we're actually just gonna go straight back, and we're gonna pay the 66 it takes for the whatever it takes to fix my freaking hull. How much do I have right now? Only 11, so we might not even be able to. We're going this way. Winchester's down there. Ah, we got nothing. That's okay. Something down near Rickstead. That's okay. Mountainous rocks clad in the jackets of frost rise about you. The passages are perilous. Oh, it's cold here. Woo! Okay. The incontinent driver grimaces. Mother said illness is all in the mind. She'd fit it right in here. Oh, that's a port right there. Caroline Center. This peaceful Carmine institution was founded by the devils from London and dedicated to the betterment of the soul. Brothridge's tour of heaven describes it as a cross between a spa and a sanatorium and a purgatory. She commends its bracing airs. Let's travel on the Caroline. Gentle denial. Before you can take the first step towards one of the terraces, a devil blocks your way. Not yet, I'm afraid. You must have permission from the preceding deviless. Some of our procedures are exceedingly delicate. We need to be certain you comprehend what you're seeing. Cool. Uh, let's go. Let's write a port report. Woo-hoo. She works in an office shaped like a beehive. A bee! A stone wickerwork building stands all alone in the middle of Caroline's central courtyard. She conducts intake interviews with new patients one by one. After a long time in line, you reach her advice. Greetings, archivist. How may we stretch, strain, and purify, and strengthen you? How? Now that you've come to Caroline. Ooh, she's pretty. Oh, I like her hair. Her apron is starched. Her dress is pinstriped. There's a stack of patient files on her desk, color-coded to the corners of her mouth say she knows something to your disadvantage. She must be used to explaining. We do whatever is necessary to reclaim unsatisfactory souls, she says. She sits back in the chair. You can imagine her making such a pitch to Princess's Hell. For humans primarily, though we do attend to few other creatures elsewhere in the great chain, they come to us with souls that are stained, disused, in every kind of sordid condition, and we make them acceptable again. Most of those who come to us are volunteers. The rest are beyond the position of being able to volunteer, consigned to the Caroline by their families or employers. And then, what then after a stay here? Most people go home again. Some find that they are weary of their souls and pass them on to us. We operate on that slender profit and on what we can get from donations or from sales of penance and forgiveness. She looks at the blank page before her. But what about you? You look sturdy enough to make full use of our services. Are you afraid of needles? What is your view of worms? Which do you fear more, venoms or poisons? She takes down a page or two on all your least favorite things. Let's. We can listen to her deal. Listen, you are free to make use of the Caroline. Take a penance or two. Alter your soul. I think you'll find our services very imaginative. There is another matter I hope you'll look into. A devil in colored gloves. He used to supervise Gaslight Terrence. He was removed from that position, but I fear he may still not be entirely aligned with the objectives of Caroline. If you find anything out about him, anything to his disadvantage, bring me the evidence, and I will reward you. Okay. Um, yeah. We can do some of that later. Ooh, okay. That's cool. Insatiable roses. Oh, we're almost to the edge over here. That's cool. But now that's a port that we know that we can go back to as well. Ooh, what have you found? Ooh, all the way over there? Oh my gosh. You silly little beast. Ooh, that's a wreckage. Let's go there. Uh, let's strip her. As much as I need the money right now, I need to make sure I live. Oh, come on. Oh, we're almost back. Oh! Oh, another one of these! Is this where that guy wanted to go? Maybe. Let's read the ledger. Cool. Oh, we don't have that guy with us. Do we? No, right, because it's over here. Actually, let's raid that cache. I need supplies. Gonna write in the ledger. Debt. And we still have 5 terror. We can resupply later. Onwards. We're not going hunting after that. Ah, we're heading over this way. Ooh, that looks like better skies. Warmer even. Get out of this thick fog. Um, where are we? Oh, there's something up there, but I want to go down this way a little bit more. I haven't seen another ship for a while. That's a little bit concerning to me. This is just an inlet, isn't it? Oh, we can level up. I do need more iron. Again, if anybody wants to influence my decisions, feel free. I am live after all. I am streaming after all, so that's always lovely. I want it. I love it when people choose to engage, but it is never a requirement. Ooh, get over here. I want to sell your corpse. Nah, I guess not. Your corpse is free for now to live on, to become bait for another day. Okay. I don't want to go that way. The sky closes its cold jaws around you, water freezing in the pipes. Engineers scurry to and fro with boiling kettles. I'd almost be tempted to do a playthrough as JDV. Old stones, yep. It's April Fool's Day. Woo! We got some uncanny specimen to sell. Let's pop in the port here just to save. Ah, not yet. Let's get to know we're in. Oh, sommelier. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and leave. got some precious stones. We now got 60 sovereign. Just a couple more and we can go get that guy. Oh, that's fun. It just died. Cool. I'd rather not lose crew right now, so. Oh, we have ads starting in about a minute. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna go pick up this man. And we'll see you shortly. That's lovely. Running low on... What the heck is this? Father wanted to... What? Newport! Okay, we're gonna go ahead and wait here for our friends to get back. From ads. We have about a minute left in our ads, so you guys enjoy the music. And then we will explore Titania, Oberon's Landing. I just realized that my microphone was off for the entire back half of this. I am so sorry. Well, hey, next time you notice that my little guy is like talking, but I'm not, no audio, please, 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 please let me know. Oh, I didn't realize. Gonna go ahead and wait for the ads to end. I had commentary the entire time. Well then, oh boy. Well, ads are gonna be over in about a minute. We're gonna be ending it here. Um, I was doing like a lot of reading. Oh. Yeah, I am. Hi. Yes, I am. I am a goober. I did so much out loud reading. Hi. Yeah, oh. I muted like an hour ago when I ran downstairs to get my food. Or no, was it? I don't think it was when I grabbed my food. I don't remember when it was. We love you. It happens to the best of us. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, yeah. Next time you guys see my little guy, my PNG, talking and moving. Yes, yes. I will. I will. You can yell at me in a VC about that in a minute, B. But B, I found out there's bees in this game. There are, thank you for the stretch, thank you for the drink. There are cosmic horror bees. They are cosmic horror bees. I haven't seen them yet. I haven't seen them yet. But I came across a city on a flower called Titania. Or the flower is called Titania. The city is Oberon's Landing. I think. What? You Google. Okay, okay. But apparently there's bees over there, so who knows? We might go searching for some bees. Um, Again, this game it is really cool. You can get it on Steam. I got it for free on the Epic Store about a month or 2 months ago. Um, so I have the Sovereign Edition. It's really fun. One of my friends really likes it. They were playing the well, they I don't know if you can say it was playing, but the Fail Better has a game called Fallen London that takes place in the same universe. Just over in London instead of in the Outer Reach. Um, and again, it's Victorian London, it is space, it is cosmic horror bats who like music. Um, And that is a text-based game, even more so than this game. We love to see it. Love to see it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and find someone to go ahead and raid. There's your drinky drink and your stretchy stretch. But I'm gonna go ahead and find someone to raid because I have some Skyleys to do. We're not gonna do them on stream. I just gotta do them. If anybody has any uh suggestions, let me know. We're gonna be playing more of this. Ooh, Prof is live. I might go ahead and raid Prof. Um, they're playing D&D. So, do we want to read D&D? Anyone want to go watch D&D? Um, you want to go watch the D&D? Yes. Okay. So we're gonna be playing more of this game for sure. I've been enjoying it very greatly. I love the sound. I love the story. I love everything about it. Maybe not the amount of reading, but like, come on. I managed to do 3 hours reading out loud, for most of it, even though the last hour you couldn't hear me. I'm so sorry. And yeah, you want the D&D. We're gonna go ahead and raid Prof. We love Prof. A fellow cat. I haven't actually seen a lot of any of their D&D yet. So once upon a time, there was a dragon in a dungeon. Maybe. Looks like they are on break for the next 3 minutes. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and make our way back up to New Winchester again. I'm keeping an eye on their stream, and we'll rate them when they are getting back from their break. So let's go ahead. Finally, Magdalene's a hot bath and a decent conversation. The princess desires that you dock. Oh, let's talk to the princess. Why is she traveling? For a change, after all, I am the princess. I am a princess, and the ambition of any princess is worthy of the name. Yep. Yep, that was definitely the reading there. Let me move this off to the side so I can see. Ooh, continued character design. I can't wait. I definitely get to see it when we're doing dailies later, right? Can you show me, please? Please. Okay, which way? Yippee! Okay. No, please. No. No. Please leave me alone. Thank you. You'll like it. You gave me the idea unintentionally. Oh no! Oh no. What did I do? Okay, we're gonna make it back up to New Winchester. You'll like it. Okay. I trust you. I trust you. Something grave. Do I know about this something grave? Ooh, I don't. Uh, please, stripper for repairs. Oh, thank you. I feel so much better now. DM me when you're ending. We can VC. Yeah. Yeah. I am all for that. It'll just take me a quick jaunt to get up here to the top. Prof should be getting back into the swing of things by the time I am up at New Winchester. One of the things that I said while muted was, we can try and start and end at major ports whenever we play this game. I think that's a good way to bookend the, this game, because either we bookend it with major ports or we bookend it with little the quests. So either usually will work, but for now, let's try major ports. It's not like it takes very long to get to places, so okay, Prof should be back in a second. So we're getting ready to raid that way. The sound of iron on iron. We are home. Ooh, actually. No, I'm not going up to Port Avon. Come on. Oh, we can recruit another person. Mr. Menagerie. Ooh. Okay. Um. Okay, we'll look at those in a second. Fortunate Navigator. A fortunate navigator is thoroughly examining your engine's pipework. Crucial bit. This lookout's been maintained. Beautiful. Let's offer him a roll. Yeah. You won't regret this, Captain. The navigator pumps your hand. He's an empty realm. A people descended from an empty realm. A people descended from ancient Mongolians, led by the Eagle Khan, whose technology opened the door to the skies. A passing skyfarer tussles the navigator's hair. For luck, the woman says with a grin. The navigator rolls his eyes. She's from my last crew. They thought I brought them luck. I didn't, but I'm still a good hire. Cool. That's fun. A tattered poster by the station advertises the services of a Mr. Menagerie, purveyor of fine scouts, accompanying picture displays of a tall cloaked figure. Yeah, let's check it out. Yo, oh, Cavi. Ooh, no, I have no cavies. A ratronaut. Oh my god, I can get a rat. Oh. I need like actual things. Okay. Note from Mr. Menagerie. Okay, where is he heading? Regent's Obelisk, which you've made into a gaudy amusement. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, with that, we're gonna hire in some crew. Uh, we're gonna go to the shops, Victoria Market. I need to get some more fuel, 1 and 1. I'm nowhere near enough for that. Abraham's engineering, though. Ugh. Okay. I want to get that mining, but I need to, like, actually have enough money to do so, which requires keeping crew and keep getting better at, keeping my locomotive in check. 29. 45. I'm at 15 of 30, so it is cheaper for it's cheaper for me to do the partial. Cool. So back below 100, but should be able to get back up to it. Okay. So with that, we're gonna go ahead. Ooh, and Raid Prof, he is back. So yeah, let's go ahead and start that raid. We are unable to raid Prof at this time. Are you sure about that? Huh. So I can't raid Prof. Okay. I need someone else to raid then. Because I definitely want to raid out today. Give me a second while I figure that out. You guys listen to the ambiance. It helps if my dashboard isn't slowly dying. Works so much better. 1 second, I have to check something. Nope, stop that. Discord. Okay. It's being really, I'm gonna have to do this from the computer, so sorry if things start getting a little bit janky. If, it doesn't want to load the raid, I will just end up not raiding out tonight, which is unfortunate, but you know, it happens. I will let you know, of course, of course. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hit start raid. Come on. Raid now. Cool. You guys have a great night. See you on the flip side.